Last time on Justin Builds Things. It's raining. I had this whole thing planned out. Where there was going to be like a funny intro where I'm stood out there and we're building things. And now it's raining. Now for the thrilling conclusion. It's still raining. It's been about an hour. The forecast says that it shouldn't be raining. Every time I look, it says that there's no % chance of rain. And I should be fine. A little bit windy, but that's fine. I can deal with wind. So here's my problem. I need to cut a lot of this wood down. In order to do that, I need to run a saw. Saw runs on electricity. Doesn't like being rained on. I don't know if you can see up there, cloud. Here's a plan. I need to move this anyway. Oh, here we go. I need to move all this anyway. I need to clear my workspace. I need to tidy up a little bit. I can do that in the rain. And then hopefully I get a bit of a break and we can get the saw out and get this started. But while we do that, I'll go over the plan. So, over here we have a space that is roughly 3 meters by 3 meters, or 10 feet by 10 feet. That's going to be a deck. On top of the deck is going to be a lovely pergola, and inside there is going to be the hot tub. I already have power set up. That runs an underground cable underneath there, through the wall. We're all good. That's the plan. But if this rain doesn't let up, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, let's get the area tidy, at least, so that I can start working. Okay. Step 1 complete. Yeah. That's heavy. But work area is now clear, as you can see. I think what we'll do, because we've got an obstruction here, so I'm thinking 3 meter line, 3 meter, and then we'll run all of the remaining boards horizontal for the support structure, and then we run the decking this way. Or do we go 3 meter, 3 meter, run the boards this way, and then run the decking that way? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. The weather seems to have played ball, apart from, you might not be able to see this because of the sun, but there is a very scary looking cloud over there. But other than that, seems alright. Can you hear that? Neighbour dogs, hopefully friendly. Right, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to get the equipment out. I think you get another time lapse. Oh, that blade needs a break. Anyway. Oh, didn't cut all the way through. Interesting. Well, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? Look. That. Like that. Much better. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely on the money. Right, one more of them. And then we need to do a bit of measuring. Where's my pencil? Where'd it go? Oh, There you are. Ugh, gotcha. All right. Let's do this. 3 meters. Oh dear, far too high. There we go. Awesome. It's gonna rain. Well, the lighting is much more even now, but that's for a bad reason because it's about to piss it down. Okay, here's the plan. We now have oh, hang on, 2 lengths of exactly 3 meters, and now I'm going to build or cut 10 lengths, I think, to go between them at 3 meters less 2 widths. And then the decking is going to go this way across. Time lapse. Right, so floor joists, say floor joists, you know what I mean, support joists are cut. Now we just need to space them out. The one that's going to go right here is going to be offset slightly because of the power cable that runs up along the fence. But looks like we're getting there. The weather is, let's call it changeable. Let's call it changeable. It'll be fine, right? Yeah, be fine. So now we get to do some maths. Fun maths. I think what we do is, can you see? Yeah, I think we get this board screwed in, and this board screwed in, and then we've got a square, and we can evenly distribute the rest. So let's do that. We had a bit of a panic then. I had to move all the decking off the wall onto the floor because the the wind was picking them up and threatening to throw them. Anyway, panic avoided. Now, if you are from the United States, you're about to have a conniption, because I'm going to use screws, because I live in Europe. Well, I live in the UK, which used to be Europe. I'm going to do this. There we go. And we use screws instead of nails, because they're just better. Beautiful. No, we have a rectangle. Well, square. How do I do this? Right, 8 left. What's the distance between? $287. But I want eight lines. So I need 1, 2, 9 sections. I need 9 segments to cover off the gap at the end. I have 8 lines, 9 segments. So I need what? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gap.
1 hour later.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Why 9? Because you divided it by 9, you're bell end. Need to add an inch on every one, so it's. God damn it. 13, 26, 39, 52, 65, 78, 91, 100. There should now be 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never let anyone tell you that an inch might cause a problem. Okay, get in there. Let's get these in place, shall we? For anybody out there that's like, ooh, those are way too close together. This is way too overbuilt. This is for a deck for a hot tub. Do you have any idea how much water weighs? Here comes the rain, doo doo doo. Here comes the rain, and I said, hey, it's a copy. Ready? Okay. That does not look too bad, does it? This wood is so wet. I don't really have a choice though. It is pressure treated. Right. Oh, my back. Right. So, next step is to slide it into place. How hard could that be, right? There we go. So the frame is down. Have a look. Oh, God's sake, gimbal. The frame is down. There's a little bit of issue with the level. I'm gonna have to shim it. Basically, after the patio got laid, it looks like some of the ground is sunk. Well, that's not a huge problem. My bigger problem is this. See that? Not ideal. I think I'm gonna have to stop for the day, which is really frustrating because I was getting into a groove and it's only 2 o'clock. But maybe I'll give it an hour and hopefully these clouds will pass. Or do we just crack on? What do you reckon? What a day. The weather is not playing ball, but we persevere. So, what are we doing now? I have set up the decking board. I've marked it to the right length. I've created, I'm hoping what will be a template, right? I'm going to put the mitre saw back in. And we're going to get some deck boards cut and hopefully get them down. Let's get the saw. Okay, let's unlock that so we can move. Now we need to. Normally you move the wood to meet the saw. This time, moving the saw to meet the wood. The idea being, can you see? The idea being that I jam the decking board into the wall, and that gives me exactly 3 meters, which I've marked out there. Hopefully, that will work. Oh, don't bump it, fuck's sake. What if I just lay it down? What do you think? Just lay it on there. Let me just check something. Come here. You're joking. Ah, what do I do? Let me show you this. You're gonna love it. Check this out. So nothing's screwed in yet, but just been laying them in, right? And they're pretty flush. But I get to the end, and look at that. Oh, I'm gutted. Now, how many boards is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. what kind of spacing would I need to put in? It's exactly off the damn thing. Oh, that's infuriating. Right, let's get the last board cut. Let's get the last board cut. Okay. So, yep. Oh, I'm gutted. Okay, let's have a look at this. I might have to make like a special spacer. It's exactly the width of the board. I think like it narrows up, but I've got gaps here, right? So that should all kind of sort itself out. But it is basically exactly the width of the board. So how many? I'm gonna have to space these out. How many gaps am I gonna have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 19 gaps. Okay, so the idea then is that I screw this one in on the end, screw that one in on the end, and then split the difference by 19, which is what? Maths. Gotta love it. Okay, let's have a look. This board is, you see that? 46 millimeters. 46 millimeters, and we have 19 gaps. Nineteen times 2 is 38, which leaves us with 8 millimeters. 2.5 millimeters. I need to space these out. I need to space these boards out by 2.5 millimeters. Technically 2.4 millimeters. I have an idea. I have an idea. Sorry, don't mind all my mess. I have an idea. I have an idea.
Hello.
Hi. I'll take that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazon delivery. I have an idea. See that? 2.45. When in doubt, if you need a spacer, hey, what's going on? When in doubt, if you need a spacer, use a drill bit. They are precision machined. Did I close the garage door? The joys of an ADHD brain. I did. Okay. This is going to be fun, because now I have to use this as a run spacer. Here's the plan. I'm going to screw in all the boards and space them by 2.5 millimeters using a drill bit. Fun. It's done. I'm done. I did have to do some adjustment. The spacing in that back corner wasn't great, so I had to use the jigsaw and then the handheld circular saw to trim down a piece. Screw that. It's quite thin, but I think it fits quite well. And then I put on the faceboard pieces, which I'll show you in a sec. A little bit of B-roll. I think I'm going to call it for today. My back has entirely given up. There will be a part 2 where we put up the pergola and maybe something kind of cool that I'm not ready to talk about just yet. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.